Your host for today, Newcastle's favourite radio personality, Richard King.
I mean, I think it's wonderful for a son to write a book about his father. So, Justin, it's terrific and a very colourful life. And looking forward to having a look at the book. And again, thank you all for being here. Thank you to Club Charlestown for providing a great venue. A lot of terrific entertainment. We've got quite a bit. Then there's lunch. Then there's a bit of cake. More entertainment. The book launch. So again, a wonderful afternoon coming up. Some terrific entertainment. We'll kick it off with Wayne Rogers, ladies and gentlemen.
Every time you touch my hand and show me you understand, something happens to me that's some kind of wonderful. Every time my little world is blue, I just have to look at you, and something happens to me that's some kind of wonderful. I know I can't express this feeling of tenderness. There's so much I want to say, but the right words don't come my way. Every time I'm in your embrace, this world, it's a happy place, and something seems to be some kind of wonderful. One thing I found about the songs of the 60s, they never have an end. They just keep repeating the same things over and over and over, so you think, when is this going to end? This is one of those songs. I know I can't express this feeling of tenderness. There's so much I want to say, but the right words don't come my way. Every time I'm in your embrace, this world, it's a happy place, and something happens to me that's some kind of wonderful. I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. So please say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Hit number 2. Do you know who it was yet? Who? Yes, Hinkelberg. Well done. I can remember when we walked together, sharing the love I thought would last forever. Moonlight to show the way for us to follow. Looking inside your eyes for my tomorrow. Then something changed your mind. Your kisses told me I had no loving arms to hold me. Every day I wake up and you start to break up. Lonely as a girl without love. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely as a girl without love. Every day I wake up. me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando, quando, quando we can share our love divine. Oh my darling, tell me when will you say yes to me? Tell me quando, quando, quando you mean happiness to me. Oh my darling, tell me when. Every moment's a day, every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. Hit number 3. No, this is number 4. A nice waltz. I wonder, should I go or should I stay? The band had only one more song to play. Then I throw you out the corner of my eye. A little girl alone and so shy. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. It's all over now, nothing left to say, just my tears and the orchestra play. Last one, thank you so much for having me here today. I hope you have a great day. Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore. To waste our lives would be a sin. So release me and let me love again. Please release me, can't you see? You'd be up to cling to me, to live a life would bring us pain. So release me and let me love again. Let me go, let me go.
And what about the outfit? I love the outfit. Maybe a great couple. Phil and Wayne. Big hand for Wayne Rogers. All right, next up, this is welcome back to friends of the show that never ends. Now, the man who's doing everything today, Peter Stephenson, he's been a national vocalist final 3 times. He's performed with John Paul Young, supported the old fella from Australia's Got Talent, got at least 500 songs in the repertoire. You name it, they're all there. He can sing them from the 50s right through. Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, Roy Orbison, Frank Sinatra, Cold Chisel, Green Day, Robbie Williams, Michael Bublé. And coming up a little bit later this year, Peter's working with Phil on a brand new show, so something to look out for. Big hand for Peter Stephenson.
Sugar, honey, honey, you were my candy girl, and she got me wanting you. Honey, sugar, sugar, you were my candy girl, and she got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of his feelings. I just can't believe it's true. Sugar, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, but you got me wanting you. Sugar, sugar, you were my candy girl, but you got me wanting. When I missed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss to me, knew how sweet a kiss to be. Like the summer sunshine, pouring sweetness over, pouring sweetness over me. Sugar, honey, honey, I'm gonna make your life so sweet. One little sugar on me, honey, one little sugar on me, baby. Sugar, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, but you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, but you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and she got me wanting you. Two, two, two. Folks, second song I'd like to do for you, which is my last one for this set. I'll be back in second set. One of my favourite artists of all time is a gentleman by the name of John Denver, and Phil and I are we're working on a bit of a tribute show later on in the year, and John Denver's going to be one of the artists that I'll be attempting to do a tribute for. So I'd like to do one of his biggest songs called Sunshine on My Shoulders. Makes me happy.
Okay, up next, the pretty amazing Jono.
That is so me. Oh my gosh.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, using comedy, magic, circus stunts, spontaneous shenanigans to engage and enthrall us all here this afternoon. Also uses stilt walking, balloon sculpting, escapes, catapults. We might see anything here this afternoon. Exploding cola, and look, I've been associated with Phil going way back, Hunter Valley Gardens Christmas Lights Spectacular back in 2008. Jono joined Phil on stage and entertaining, and he does it all the time. He'll be doing it for us this afternoon. Back in the 90s when Phil was centre manager at Walls End Plaza Shopping Centre, Jono and his brothers won the 93, putting on the Hits Talent Quest, performing numbers from the Sister Act movie, and he's going to perform for us this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, the pretty amazing Jono.
Thank you. What's up? Secret handshake. That's good. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we today? Good. Whoa. Hey, please remain seated. Oh my gosh, that's right. I know a lot of you are overwhelmed because you heard that the 93. You don't have to, but it would be cool. Do you want to come up? Do you want to help me with a trick? Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, please. No, I know it's true. I am 93 champion of All Stars. Very biggest trophy I've ever got. You're dressed for this. You look fabulous. What's your name? Knuckles. Don't you want to come and help? Stella. Hello, Stella. Jono coming over. Sorry, give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It's Stella. Hey, Stella, how old are you? 6. Well, lovely. It's scary getting dates and then realizing how long I've been doing this for. Oh no! It's so intimidating. Are you going to help me with a trick? Fabulous. First off, I did have a quick slower than music. No? Okay, perfect. I did have a very heartfelt message I just wanted to say to you in my wallet here, so just a moment before we do the trick, I will do the heartfelt. Oh no! Okay, it works, so no heartfelt message, that's fine. Stella, 26 was it? Not 20. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do a trick, and one thing that you can use anything to do tricks. First thing I'll show you just to warm up. Check this out. Notice the hat deeper on the inside than on the outside. What? No, it's that. Also, you look confused and scared. I love that. That's great. Check this out. Here we go. Balancing. Oh no! Please remain seated. You're too kind. You ready to try another trick? Do you want to see balance this on my face? Or something else? Anything else? Anything I should balance? That platform? This thing? You can balance on my shoulders if you want. You do? You want to balance on my shoulders? Yes! You picked the right person. Stella and I in a second will attempt an amazing feat. None of us have practiced, but we're going to be great at it because I believe in you. But first, to warm up, I'm going to balance this microphone on this face. Is that cool? Alright, let's do this. Stand back. Count. Whoa! Can you count down, dude, from 10? Go for it.
10.
Oh, nice.
9.
Oh, he's got it.
8.
Okay.
7.
Nailing it.
6.
Oh, come on.
5.
Don't feel free not to join in. Let's go.
3. 2. 1. 0.
And now, our greatest feat, Stella, will attempt to balance on my shoulders! Alright, here's the trick with balancing on shoulders. You'll climb up my neck onto my shoulders. I'll hold onto your hand so you don't fall. You put your heels together, like that, and that will be on my shoulders like that, and your shins will be in the back of my head, okay? If you need to get down, we have a secret code word, so that they don't know that you're in trouble. All you have to do is say, "Ah!" You say that, I'll let you down. Does that sound cool? You ready to give it a shot? That's so awesome! Okay. Give me your hand. Alright, give me your other hand. Cool glove things, very good. Here we go. Okay, little monkey try. Give me your hand, Stella, you might need some. What do you do? Where's your other hand? Give me your Stella, what are you doing? Hold it down low. Stop. Just don't wear your pants, okay? Epic. Now, that wasn't even the trick. That was just improvising. Now, Stella, you ready to try the big trick? All right, cool. We need my lovely assistant. Can you please say bonjour to my assistant and friend, Monsieur Papa? Bonjour, everybody! My name is Monsieur Papa! Monsieur Papa, myself and Stella will now try an amazing feat. But first, we need, we're going to tear him to shreds, try and put him back together. Oh no! He's so scared. Nothing? Okay, that's fine. Alright, what we need to do, Stella, first off, can you say sleep? Now he's asleep. That's amazing. Oh yeah, you're right, 2 stars. Okay, now, Stella, here's what we need to do. Please, hold on to this. Great, good work. Now, we're going to test your observation skills. You will hold this magic wand, please. Now watch this bit of paper. Now, do you have a magic word, young fella? What's your name? William. What's your magic word? Do you have a magic word? No, perfect. Thank you, very helpful. Young lady over there, what's your magic word? Either of you, I will take a magic word. Magic word is magic word. Very clever and literal. I like that. The magic. Oh, and Shazam. Yeah. Behold, the vanishing paper. You paying attention? Watch it about. First off, which hand it is? Ow! Aggressive. Okay, now which hand's it in now? Which hand's it in now? Ow! No, still in. Now watch it. Make it a little easier. I'm only going to use one hand. 1, 2, 3. Which hand is it in now? It's gone! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing, the magic of the mystery. Now, do you have the paper? We're going to try. I need you to start by tearing the paper to shreds, please, using your martial arts powers. Very good. Now, I will get from over here the secret weapon, which is this. Magic Generator 3000. You've seen them in Bunnings or eBay. These are fabulous. Pass me the magic wand, please. This will supercharge the magic. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be magic. Sorry. I didn't have the safety on. Now, have you ripped it to shreds yet? Now, feel free to take as long as you possibly could to do that particular function. A bit faster. Come and speed up. You've got this. You've got this. Now, do you want to just talk amongst yourselves for a bit while we're getting ready for this? This would be great. Now, Stella, how's things at school? Your school, university? What are you doing at the moment? Good chat. Hey, stop hogging the conversation. Okay, pass me that. Thank you. You can see all the bits and all of the pieces. All of them. Now, thank you. Thank you. Now, watch closely. Squash it into a ball. Now, can you put out your hand, please? Now, I want you to hold onto the ball very tightly. Do not, hold that, squeeze that in as well. Do not let it escape. Okay, you got it? Now, I will get my other magic wand. Keys. Banana. Okay, you good? That's okay. I will wave the magic wand. Will you set it on to minimum power just to see how this goes? You look like you're in a hair commercial. Very dramatic. Okay. Stop! Open your hand. Open your hand. Watch closely. Let's see. The magic now is back together. What? I know what you're thinking. What if we set it to maximum power? Yeah. We're going to switch it to turbo. First, Stella, chop this, please. Chop it. Very good. Chop it. Nice. More chopping. Lovely. Nailing it. Boom. Excellent. Now, I need you to pick this up, please. Can you pick that up? Get this out of the way. Nice. Now, we're going to set this to maximum power. We're going to switch on turbo. You now need to aim this directly at the paper, please, and we will restore it back together. Hit the button, and you need assistance from that guy over there? You've got this. Yeah, that's the one. Go for it. Just don't let go until I say.
Firstly, some more wonderful entertainment. Robbie Urquhart, versatile seasoned muso, guitar, singing as a soloist, duo or band, performing classic cover songs, wedding music. Also fronts rock and roll band The Rewinders, duos, Snakebite, and Robbie and Vivian, blues bands, the Blues Rattlers and the Stereotypes. Phil often supported emerging entertainers during his time as centre manager of Wallsend Plaza Shopping Centre. From 91 to 96, Robbie recently contacted Phil to thank him for giving him his first paid gig on centre stage at Wallsend Plaza in the early 90s, and he's here as part of the book launch for Phil. Give him a big hand. Robbie Urquhart, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. When I was about 12 years old, I was looking to go busking, and I went down to Wallsend Plaza and walked up the stairs, and I spoke to Phil. I said, "Look, do you mind if I go busking out the front?" And he said, "No problem, go for it." And he booked me to play on the centre stage with my band and that sort of thing those days. So thanks a lot, Phil, for all those opportunities. Talking about my girl. girl. Thanks, yeah. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. I've often had an extended phone call with Phil. Has anybody else ever had an extended phone call with Phil? Yeah? But Phil, he's really proud of the people he's met in the industry and the influence that he's had, particularly on up-and-coming young talent. And I think it may have been an hour and a half one night. He was telling me about Anthony Lee, and he's so proud of you. Yeah, so it's really great. See him. Hear all the stories. Yeah.
Most people pretend they're out, but not really.
I want to get the toe step in. Be-ba-ba-loo, she's my baby. Be-ba-ba-loo, I don't need a maybe. Be-ba-ba-loo, well she's my baby. Be-ba-ba-loo, I don't need a maybe. Be-ba-ba-loo, she is my baby love. She's the girl with the royal blue jeans. She's the queen of all her team. She's the one that I love, oh wow. Well, she's my girl and I love her, so singing Be-ba-ba-loo-la. She's my baby. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. I don't need a maybe. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. Well, she is my baby love. Hey, rock it now, rock it out. She's the girl with the red blue jeans. She's the queen of all her team. She's the one that I love, oh well. She's my girl and I love her, so singing Be-ba-ba-loo-la. She's my baby. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. I don't need maybe. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. She is my baby love. Rock it again. She's my baby. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. I don't need a maybe. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. She's my baby. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. I don't need a maybe. Be-ba-ba-loo-la. Well, she is my baby love. Oh, Be-ba-ba-loo-la. She's my baby. Well, probably got time for one more song. Have a great day. Pretty good. gentlemen. Thanks for having me today, Phil. Thanks, Justin. Catch you later.
Thank you, Robbie Oka. All right, and a big thank you to Wayne Rogers, Peter Stephenson, the pretty amazing Jono and to Robbie, our first half entertainment. Terrific afternoon. Special message, if you'd like to put your attention on the big screen here, and a very special message from none other than Jamie Rootford.
Congratulations, mate, on 50 years in entertainment. I tell you what, that's a real hallmark. That's fantastic. And of course, the fact that you've mentored and advised so many young and emerging artists and helped them on their way. Some of them even working in America, in Vegas and stuff. I mean, that's really something to be very proud of, mate. And also the fact that you help so many charities, including mine, No Kid Hungry AU, which is, you know, I really appreciate the fact that you've done that. But yeah, excited to hear about the book launch, and I trust that it's going well. I think it will. I think it'll be fantastic. Anyway, all the best to you, mate, and no doubt we'll talk very soon. God bless.
And some Phil Mahoney memories. son Justin who put that together. All right, we're here for the book launch. I think without further ado, Justin, if you and your dad might like to get together and we can launch the book, and the cake will be out here shortly. There's a bit of put on the way. How's Morgan going, Phil? Haven't heard from Morgan Evans.
Morgan's going great over there. He's had
Come on.
number one hits now.
Yeah, well, he and Kelsey are sort of the it couple now, or one of them.
I'm proud to say Richard King gave me his very first radio interview.
Well, that was thanks to you,
Let's
Phil.
hear it for Richard.
That was thanks to you. Try a Little Time is a very appropriate title. All right, without further ado, how about you two take over now? Yeah, Justin put together the audio visual, but that was great. Some terrific memories there. Nico Hines, you're a big fan, eh?
Oh, look, I contacted the Knights about
Hey,
3
Melbourne
months
player,
ago,
for goodness sake.
and they could have got him for 350,000.
Yeah.
He just got Cronulla for 600,000.
Yes.
But they never answered. I've given them 2 tips tonight in the last few years, Richard. One of them was, the first one was Jerome Luai. I seen him in reserve grade, and no one wanted him, like he wasn't getting making first grade. And I said, there's a young bloke playing reserve grade, Jerome Luai. He's got a ton of talent, and they could have got him 150,000 probably. Now he's, one of the best players in the RL, and just made the state of origin. And then when I see Nico Hines playing, going back a couple of years ago, I thought, yeah, it's great talent coming up. And I contacted Newcastle Knights, but they never taken notice to. That's 2 players that
What about the Mighty Rosellas? They're not going so well.
Well, the Mighty Rosellas, one of our guest artists today, Mike V, I met him when he was only 12 years old. He was flying centre for the mighty West Rosellas. And I heard him first sing when he was only 12-year-old. We had to have a talent quest at Bolton Point Community Hall. And a presentation day when I was coaching rugby league anyway, I heard this young kid, only 12, and he sang Raindrops, I think. Kept falling on my head, and I couldn't believe it. Anyway, Mike was playing in an old team that I was coaching. I got asked to coach the first women's rugby league all-tackling team. And that was back in 1972. I coached 3 teams that year. I won a grand final with the team that was shown on there earlier, Lambton ICW team. An under-11s team, they just got beat in the grand final. And then the championship was won by our West Rosettes, they were called. And we beat Leichhardt Wildcats in the grand final at Kenny Showball. And there was mainly made up of sisters and mothers, the team.
Done a lot of things.
Well, there was a couple of good-looking sisters there, I think. Mike V was only about 12. He said, "Can I be your assistant coach?" And so Mike, he was my assistant coach. There was a photo shown there today of that team. But no, that was great. I'd like to thank my son. He's an incredible son. He's been our main man to keep us going all these years. And Jamie Redfern and all those wonderful testimonials you had there. And not only is he a great kid, but last year during the lockdown he said, "Dad, I'm going to do a story of you on your life and book, because all those stories, they shouldn't be wasted." And the person that used to always say to me on Facebook, I said, well, my daughter, Rose, only for her in 2011, she taught me to use the computer. And I thought, whenever I think of one of these stories, I'd put it on the timeline computer so I wouldn't lose it. And then Justin ended up grabbing all them stories and that, and then he made the book up with all these stories and everything. But and he's a busy son. He's a high school teacher, but he's been our sound man since he was 4-year-old. We were working at Cardiff Workers Club, and Miss Kim, Super Hubert, it was the All-Star Family Fun Show, hosted by Marty Worcester. But Miss Kim, 5 minutes before she was due to go on, there was no one there to do her sound, because she had 12 changes during a Romperoo show. And anyway, she said, I don't know what I'm going to do, I can't go on. The sound people haven't turned up, which was her mother-in-law and father-in-law, and they're the only ones that knew the show. And a little 4-year-old boy said, I can do it for you, Miss Kim. And I said, and she looked down at Justin and said, well, you wouldn't be able to read yet, would you? And I said, oh, he's been reading since he was 2-year-old. And I said, You got no idea. So he done the show, never missed a beat. And so after that I said, oh, you're going to be our sound man from now on. So he's 36 now, he's been doing our sound for all the years. And I'd like you to join me, give him a big round of applause for the whole day and all that wonderful video. Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. It's been a great pleasure to write this book. It's one that goes right back to the late 1940s. So there's some photos in there that are from 1949, and they go right up now till 2021. So it's an amazing history. There's a lot of Newcastle history in there. There's a famous Tessier racing family. There's a lot of photos that we're very grateful that the Tessier family has let us use in the book. So they're an amazing family that had a lot of success over many decades in racing, so mostly trotting, but also thoroughbred racing as well. So
Show riding.
There's
Their mother was Newcastle champion.
So the Royal Tessier, Nick Morris, was Newcastle's show riding champion for many years, and her daughters have won thousands of ribbons between them over the years. So you'll see all photos of those wonderful people there. So I think that's the great thing about the book. It's not just the history of Phil's life. He insisted that there be photos and stories of other people he's met over the years. And the first chapter actually was going to start with Phil's early life, but he insisted that it instead be different people he's worked with over the years. So people like Mike Lee that's here today, and Pete Stephenson, and all the other great people that you'll see photos of them in the book, and different stories about how they've been successful in their own right. So it's been a great honour to write the book. It's 520 pages. We probably had to leave some things out of it to get to it there, but we've set it out in a way, hopefully, that a lot of photos will make it easy to read and enjoyable to read. And thanks for letting me write it, Dad. And I think it's going to be
thanks for doing it. And I was just thinking how good it was you offered to do it, and it was a way of me paying thanks to a wonderful family, the Tessier family, because they were the first people who taught me how to ride horses and give me a horse to ride. And I think I was just, every time I think I woke up, I used to be saying to Mum, oh Mum, can you get me a horse? And poor old Mum, you know, she had 8 kids, and you know, you're back with the feed yourself, let alone. Mum used to say, keep praying, keep praying. And I did truly say, never ever forget the power of prayer, because truly I used to sit out in the front reading and pray. This horse bloke pulled up with all these horses in, and I raced out. And I said, Mum, the prayers have been answered. There's all these horses arriving in the vacant stables that have been vacant for 30 years. And Mum looked out the front, she looked up there and she said, oh my goodness, that's the Tessier family. There's Bill and there's Winnie, and they're the loveliest family you're going to ever meet. And she was so right. They were the loveliest people. They're all down back there today. And Gary's a relation to my best work right there. So thanks for that.
So thanks everyone for coming along today. We really appreciate everyone being here for the special event. It's been great seeing everyone here together. Again, a lot of people that we've seen at shows over the years, and it's been great having everyone in the one room there. And when Carol was standing over there, they come to a lot of our shows over the years. You saw them there before in the photo at Tilly Area, so it's great to see them again. Phil grew up with Carol and Lambton, and they've been great friends for 60 or more years, so I really appreciate you coming today, Carol. And,
Can I just say something, please, Joseph? I can remember going to Auntie Emily's. Still
Carol used to call my mum Arnie.
Yeah, Auntie.
And her dad was probably known from the Tessier family, because your dad was Clacker Waters, and he died very young. But Mrs. Mordew, one day your dad was driving that horse in sulky, and it went down and wouldn't get up. Jack Mordew's, Gary's dad, said, Mum, Clacker's horse has gone down and won't get up. And Mrs. Mordew said, don't worry, run inside, grab me some much paper as you can and a box of matches. And Mrs. Mordew come out and lit a fire underneath the horse, and then it went down again. Yeah, so Gary's grandmother, she had a trick for all of the horses. That was a good one. And that was your dad.
Yeah, Dad. And getting back to Phil, when I went to Auntie Emily's, there was always a horse up the back paddock. There was always a horse up the back paddock, wasn't there, Stella? Or he had a greyhound dog.
I maybe think it walks.
Yeah. And then you went up to the sea, it's up the hill.
Oh yeah, that's when the great days came then. That's right, that's when my dream came true with the Tessia. Oh no, I can't say Tessia. When I say Tessia, sometimes no one say it's not Tessia, it's Tessia. I think it's a French name, isn't it? That's, yeah, Mum would say it's Tessia. But anyway, they were lovely people, they wouldn't. They like me. I get all different names for my name. They call you Mahoney or Mahoney. It don't worry me, it's never worried me how they pronounce it. But I'd like to ask my sister to come up. The person who started me off was my sister when I was only 8-year-old. She worked at Eastman's Fashion Parades as one of their top models. And she said to me one day, would you like to open up the fashion parade? It was called Swing in the Spring. They had different names each fashion parade. And they were always held at the Newcastle Town Hall. And my second little sister, come on Stella, give her a big clap. This is the lady that you might not get, but she's the loveliest person you'll ever meet. Besides all the other lovely people that are here today, Stella, I was gifted with a sister who, if we had to go to the dentist or anything, Stella would put us over her shoulder and take us. We had so much faith in her, whatever she did. But we're going to ask you to cut the ribbon to launch our first book, because without you I wouldn't have started. So you started me off. When I was only 8-year-old, you're as pretty as a picture. Every model come down onto the catwalk and Stella said, you've got to be there. And that tap sun was on one side and I was on the other. She said, as they come down, it's got to be sung in sequence. You're as pretty as a picture, the others are just a copy of you. You're as pretty as an angel from above, and you were just meant for me to adore. So Stella said, every model's got a line. It was a great song, wasn't it, for Fashion Parade?
Yes, that's great. Yeah.
Thank you, Stella, for giving me my first start, and we'd like you to cut the gold ribbon for us. And here's my first little grandchild here, little Pip. And then my youngest one over there, little Stella, named after Stella. Look, oh, we've got 2 Stellas. Yeah. So, you want to help? Help Honey Stella? All cut together. Away. There it is. Well, Justin, you've done a wonderful job, son, and so lovely of you to offer and being such a busy person yourself. But it gives me a great pleasure to have a book to be able to pay thanks to so many people. And I hope you enjoy it. It's a wonderful, lot of good old stories there. And one of the funniest stories I think I ever had during my entertainment career, people say, what's the funniest thing that ever happened? Well, I fell off the stage 3 times. Just one day we were working at the Lidcombe Catholic Club, and there was always a big stack of chairs. It's about 200 of them. And I heard them all fall, and Justin and Shannon were running around playing balloon soccer, you know, before a show. And I thought they were underneath these chairs, and I took off that quick, I slipped and fell, went dived off the stage and slid along dressed as a pirate. Right to the front row of these people who were Middle Eastern people, and they never even changed their expression, luckily. And as I felt, but the other funny story is in the book about the day I had to replace a drunken monkey. I was working at Manly Warringah Mall, and we'd done a show there through the day, school holiday show. And our agent, we had a terrific guy in Sydney called Ian Simpson, and he rang up and said, Phil, he was really worried. He said, can you get back down to Manly and do the 7 o'clock show tonight, because the monkeys got drunk. He broke into the fridge and drank 12 cans of beer, and he won't wake up for 12 hours. And we had to go down and replace this. Remember Wally Warpimule? You know the Warpimule animal? Well, it was Wally. And in this show, you wouldn't be able to do it on stage today, but in the show, John Sell, who owned the monkeys, he would come out on stage and he had a big pocket in the back with his cigarettes, and Wally would pull the packet of cigarettes out and start smoking on stage. And then the next thing, when John looked around again, he'd pull a can of beer out of the fridge and scull it down. But anyway, they forgot to lock the fridge, which he used to do between shows, and Wally emptied the fridge out, drank 12 cans, so that was the only time I've ever had a job where I had to replace a drunken monkey. I'll head you back to the host, my wonderful friend Richard King. We've been friends for many years, and I always love Richard's shows on the radio, and he's always done a lot of wonderful things for charity and helped us over the years, and I'd like to hand you back once again. Give a big round of applause for Mr. Richard King.
Thank you, Phil. Some more wonderful entertainment. It's nice when you get somebody like Phil and he does a book, and then we get to see some of the wonderful people that he's helped through their careers. Well, Anthony Lee, Newcastle's own brilliant funny man. He's successfully performed cabaret shows at venue across Newcastle for many, many years. Back in the early 80s, Phil had the pleasure of having Anthony play piano in the first season of the Happy Hoedown show at Shortland RSL Club. But unfortunately, Anthony can't be with us today, but one of my favourites, the international superstar. I've been a member of his fan club for about 30 years. I've got all his CDs. He's got women all over the world that have got his name on their pillow. Can you please give him a big hand? God's gift to women. Carlos, hop on top of us.
Spotlight, please. Thank you. Spotlight, please. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Must have been the echo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. How are you tonight? My name is Carlos, up on top of us, God's gift to women, God's curse to men. And it's so nice to be here tonight. You must excuse me, my English is not so good. You're probably asking yourself, how did I get to be here tonight? Big international superstar. Well, first and foremost, I was doing my world incontinent tour, 42 countries via satellite to over 100 million people. And my agent in France got a letter from my publicist in Spain and from my agent in Europe. And he said, would you like to come and perform at Phil Mahoney's book launch at Charlestown Bowling Club in a little town called Newcastle in Australia? He said, it's Phil Mahoney. I said, who in the hell is Phil Mahoney? He said, Phil Mahoney has helped a lot of young pimples reach the heights of show business. I said, okay, convincing me a little more. Phil Mahoney has also done a lot for charities. I said, okay, all right, so right. He said, Phil Mahoney loves you like no other. I said, so do I. We have a lot in common. So tonight, I decided to take time off my busy world incontinent tour and be here tonight for our friend, Phil's Mahoney. Give him a big round of applause, please. Give him a big round of applause, not a little Peter Pan fanny pack. All right. Phil spoke to me on the phone. And finally convinced me to come here tonight. And he said to me, one big condition. Would you please do that song that I love so much, Delilah? Okay. I said to Phil, sure. But that song, here I go again. That song does upset me. You see, Delilah was unfaithful to me, and she just about broke my heart. She told me I was one in a million. How true that turned out to be. She was so cheap, she had a revolving door in the bedroom. Yeah. I should have seen the signs, I didn't realize. You know, her favorite dance was the Hokey Pokey. Her favorite song was Tutti Frutti Alla Rudy. And her favorite nursery rhyme was Humpty Dumpty. So tonight, yes, Phil, I will do that song for you, even though I may cry a little bit. Professionalism, that's what it is. she deceived me, and I broke and went out of my mind. Everybody, hands in the air, come on! Why? Let me hear you! My Delilah, I could see that girl, she no good for me. That I was trapped like a slave, but no man could free. Put your hands down, right? That break of day when that man pulled away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house, she opened the door. She stood there laughing. I held the knife in my hand. Yeah! She laughed no more. Everybody! Delilah. Good to see you. Are you still asleep? Delilah. So before they come to break down my door, forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. Bill, you want to see some fancy dancing? She stood there laughing. I held the knife in my hand. She laughed no more. Everybody! Delilah. Not the right key for you. So before they come to break down that door, forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. Sing with me, come on. Forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy. You like the outfit? It's bright, it's sexy, it's flashy. Although I couldn't wear this down the main street of Wall's End on a Saturday night. They'd probably keep the crap out of me. Phil, this doesn't come in flannelette, I'm sorry. House of Mario fashions. You couldn't afford it, don't even think. Oh boy. I got a lovely little email tonight. Was there? Oh yes, here it is. It is so beautiful. I just had to read it. May I? Thank you, with you. It almost brings a tear to my ass. Dear Carlos up on top of us. You are the greatest entertainer in the whole wide world. Your talent is incredible. Your voice is amazing. And you are the most amazing person. That's what I wrote. This is it. Dear Carlos, I love you more than life itself. But I have a question for you. Was it true that you were offered the lead role in the musical Mamma Mia? Yes, it is. Mamma Mia, and I prefer to remain anonymous when I tell you this, Mamma Mia was my favorite all-time musical. I remember when I was a little kid, I used to grab my hairbrush and just slip into my undies and run around the house singing in front of the mirror all those great ABBA songs. Was it true that you were offered the lead role as the beautiful little girl who comes across at the beginning of the movie in that little boat and sings that beautiful song, I Have a Dream? Well, yes it is. But there was a big fight with Pierce Brosnan. He didn't think that I could pull it off. There was a big argument. I was going to wear a beautiful blonde wig, a little bit of mascara, and some pretty red lips, and sing that beautiful song. Of course, Pierce Brosnan wouldn't have a bar of that. So they got a little unknown by the name of Amanda Siegfried to come in and perform that role. I walked off the set, never to return again. So Phil Mahoney, who remains anonymous, says to me, Carlos, would you do me the honor of singing your own version of I Have a Dream from the movie Mamma Mia? Yeah? Would you like that? God, I've got a soft spot for kids. Down the bottom of my garden behind the shed. You laugh at that. All right. I sing this song for Phil Mahoney. Phil, you have been an amazing person in my life as well. I have a friend, Anthony Lee, who wouldn't be doing what he's doing if it wasn't for you in the early days. Give me a big round of applause. But back to me. Let's talk about me again. Here is my own beautiful rendition of I Have a Dream for yours truly, the very beautiful Leo Phil Mahoney.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, with his beautiful rendition of I Have a Dream, Carlos, hop on top of us.
Even if you fail.
For Phil Mahoney, thank you so much. Thank you, folks. Time is getting away. So I'm going to leave my little act tonight. But thank you, Phil Mahoney, for all the fabulous years. Give him another big round of applause. This is what his day is about today. Still plenty of great acts coming up, so don't leave your seats. Don't worry, fantastic night. And Carlos up on top of us, thank you and good night. I'll do my big introduction. Thank you, Richard, thank you so much.
Have a big hand. Carlos up on top of us. Not a gift to women, drink like God. Good night of Anthony Lee. Club Charlestown. There will be cake coming out very shortly, but some more great entertainment. Next up, Mike V, and it was Mike's appearance on Australia's Got Talent about 13 years ago that led to a standing ovation from the studio audience at Channel 7. Danny Minogue's comment on the show said it all. She said, the closest I've ever heard to Farnham. If you've ever heard Mike's tribute show to John Farnham, it really is something else. And he tells me too, there's a new show coming, which I think will be debuted at Lazot's a little bit later this year, which is certainly something worth waiting for and looking forward to. About 1.6 million people watched that show, Australia's Got Talent, back in 2008. Mike's since then travelled all over the country performing that John Farnham tribute show, his Whispering Jack show. Again, if you haven't seen it, it is fantastic. Phil was fortunate to first hear Mike sing when he was only 12 years of age, back in the early 70s. I mentioned it earlier at a West's Junior Presentation Day at Bolton Point Community Hall. They'd worked together regularly throughout the 80s with the Mike V Trio, and he's again part of some wonderful entertainment for us tonight.
Thanks very much, and thanks Phil for inviting me along today. We have known one another for over 40 years. That's weird, isn't it? That's pretty crazy. And over COVID and stuff, I had a bit of trouble not being able to play music, and as it's always been part of my life. And I sometimes get emotional over it, so I can't help myself. But look, yeah, Phil and I go back a long way. God, we had Bowls magazine together at one stage. I don't know how you talked me into that, but that was just... So here's Phil and I doing photos for the front cover of the magazine in the backyard of his house in the garden. Here we are. I think I still got a copy of that.
Still going?
Yeah, still going. So yeah, it was Phil that put me in my first talent quest, and I absolutely shit myself. But I didn't, literally, no. But I come third. I couldn't believe it. Just goes to show you there wasn't much talent there that day, but anyway. So I thought I'd do some stuff that Phil got me onto, and this is one of the songs. And great show, Anthony. That's the first time I've seen you do that, mate, and that was really excellent. Give it up for Anthony, who I've also known for a very long time. So, and they call this these days. It's unbelievable what they call this song. It's called a banger. Almost so, West Virginia, the rich mountain and shallow river road. Life is on there, holding under trees, yonder down the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home, sing along, to the place. It's got gin in it. Anyway, it was really funny because I haven't been to this club before. I think the story with this club is they moved it, the shopping centre bought it and moved it and did all that kind of stuff. Is that right? Does anybody know? Anybody been here before? Yeah. Well, I knew I was at the right place because I'm standing at the bar and I just ordered a drink, and all of a sudden I heard someone say, "Geez, you look good." I looked around. I said to the barman, "Did you just say that I just look good?" He goes, No, it wasn't me." I said, "Well, who was it?" He said, "It's the nuts, they're complimentary." Anyway, isn't it? Yeah, well, so am I. So is Phil. So leave us alone. But anyway, I've got a new show, and it's on the 20th at Lizottes, and it's a 3 John show. I haven't performed with my band for the last over 16 months, and I'm really looking forward to it. So we're doing a tribute to John Fogerty, John Farnham, and John Cougar, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't been to Lizottes before, it's a great venue, and I'm going to try and play this song. I'll see how I go because the light, I'm not used to it. So here we go. Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy. I got to sit down, take a pass on the bar. My initial substance, pretty soon I'm singing. Looking out my back door. There's John Stewart caught with statues wearing high heels. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Someone told us, listen to our goings, looking out my back door. Well, there's tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying stool? Apparition provided by magicians, looking out my back door. I'm only joking, you don't have to. I just thought I'd try it. We're full trouble Illinois, lock the front door, oh boy. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Bound them tomorrow. Okay, is it okay if I just do one more? Is that all right, Richard?
I think so, yeah.
Thanks, Champion.
Please do.
Okay, thanks very much, Phil. If it wasn't for you, mate, I wouldn't be singing and doing all that kind of stuff. In 2015, I got a chance to perform at the Gallipoli cruise to react to the Gallipoli cruise. I had the privilege of getting up and singing with Daryl Braithwaite, which was awesome. And we had a fabulous time on that, reenacting the whole history of what the Aussies did back in 1915. It was a wonderful experience. 6 weeks all through Europe, or basically the Mediterranean. And I had a great time. And I always try and find songs that I like to sing. You know, I thought this one would do because you probably like this, and I hope you do too. I hope I do it justice. Thanks, and thanks Richard King, doing a fantastic job. Good luck. I remember coaching 12 years old, coaching the rugby league team for West, still the coach. That was fun. They had boobs, I can't believe it. Anyway. October, isn't it? The 3 J's, John Fogarty, John Farm and John Cougar. I can't call it Triple J, someone else.
No, they've already got that one. One to look out for, the 3 Johns, Mike V. Thank you, Mike. From those humble beginnings as a 12-year-old, encountered Phil, and the rest is history. Right, more great entertainment. And look at Chris. Chris, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, together with his wife, Debbie. Chris has performed for more than 40 years as the popular Ship of Fools. I think we worked together a few times before nights, games and half-time, and lots of fun and games. He did lots of birthday parties, festivals, clubs right across the Hunter. A masterful juggler, unicyclist, magician, entertainer. And back in the early 80s, Phil first worked with Chris at Shortland RSL Club. Their paths have crossed many times since at various festivals around Newcastle, and he's here as part of some wonderful entertainment for us today at Club Charlestown. Try a little kindness. It's the Phil Mahoney story. And a big thank you again to Justin for making all this afternoon possible. and putting, yeah, let's give him a round of applause.
Fairly good. I want to say thank you, Phil, for giving me my first big break. It was my leg at Shortland, femur. I was pushing the barrel around. Can we turn that spotlight off? Because I just feel...
How about a round of applause for Chris Kelly?
Thank you. I feel like a kangaroo. What, Skip? What? But anyway, okay, I'll just do a couple of little things because we're running out of time. Oh, I was going to do a balloon animal for the kids, but sorry, sorry about that. It's all right. I'm a one-eyed Knight supporter. I've only been crying out one eye. But anyway, they won last week. They beat Manly. The enemy. They beat Manly. I worked that day. I worked that afternoon at a pub and I couldn't watch the game, and then 20 minutes ago, 12:10, I'm going, no way. But anyway. Oh, thank you. I disappeared. I magicked it away. What? This is. Come over here, mate. Come over here. What's your name? William. Same name as me. Come up here, William, on the stage just for a quick second. Give William a big clap, everybody. Just hold out your fingertips, William, before we don't, and I'm just going to stretch it a little bit. We haven't seen child exploitation like this since Rio Tinto sent the kids back down the mines. Now hang on, just one hand, one hand, one hand, one hand. One hand, okay? Let's go. Oh! You think you're pretty funny, eh? Oh! Ah! Hang on. Hang on. Excuse me. I'll touch you later. Alright, now hang on a sec here because... Do you want to see the strongest ringmaster clan in the world? Oh. Just a joke. Alright. William, this is for you. It's a pirate sword. Okay, when people think of pirates look at me, they think of Johnny Depp. Doesn't matter. Alright, so this is a pirate sword. Blade one for the Jets coach. Just grab that, just grab that, just grab that. Okay, just grab that one. Grab it, grab it. Come on. Grab it, you might cut it. Okay, there you go. Oh, sorry, William, there you go. Give William a big clap, everybody. Back to your chair when you're back. There you go. Alright, now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to do a little bit of juggling for you, the ancient art of juggling. And in fact, I usually start with balls, but I'm having a bit of trouble with my balls at the moment. My fallopian tube. But anyway, watch very closely as we have here the 3-club juggle. What part of the show? Did you see that, William? Would you pick that up for me, son? What part of the show? Did you think I dropped that, William? I don't drop anything. Excuse me. Okay, the 3-club juggle. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a stampede of ringmaster clowns like me, go for the juggler. Doesn't matter. What about a double spin of the club? Here it comes again. If you miss that, here's 3 in a row. If you miss that, bad luck. It's a reverse spin. The one-handed juggle, William. With the other hand, because all the good jugglers do it with both hands. Think about it. I'll just keep it. Doesn't matter because this is my most dangerous trick where children get hurt. Juggling on one leg. I think on the other leg. Would you like to see 2 legs in the air at the same time? Yes. I can't hear you. Yes. Send me out to the show. 1, 2, 3. Man, my friend, ladies and gentlemen, in a few weeks. Okay, and now I do under the leg, around the back, and the karate chop. Watch out for the screamers that puts the opponent off guard. And in rapid succession, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. Back. Okay, here we go. Because all right. All right. In fact, what's that? 3 cricket bats. Now, William, I want you to know I'm as competent with these things as the Australian cricket team were against India. All right, now, If anybody finds they have a cricket bat embedded in their throat, they get to keep that cricket bat. Who wants a cricket bat? It's got your name on it, William. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. What happened? I did not drop one. Thank you, William. Here we go. 3. Oh, hang on. Hey, William, do you know what I call this trick? It's called the pits. All right, 3 cricket bats, ladies and gentlemen. And for the finale of my little spot, I will ride the unicycle and juggle 3 clubs. I need someone to pass up some clubs. William, come out here, son, take that. Do you want to help me, sweetheart? The 3 girls, come here. 2 girls and 1 boy. You're right. Now, when I ask you, I want you to pass those up to me. Don't throw them, pass them up. And I will juggle for the finale of my show. So watch out, everybody. Oh. I've got one more. I'm not used to the flash. Last time I was involved in a flash, I got arrested. Now! Here we go. Just bear with me for a second. Had a bit of trouble getting your leg over. Like a lot of blokes. Here we go. Okay. Now hang on a second, children. It's important to get as comfortable as humanly possible. Your whole future family depends on it. So I've got now got a seat on it. First 6 months I thought it was a potato stick. In fact, my stool sample was a donut. But anyway, here we go. Hang on. Okay. Come here, girls. Don't throw a pass. Pass it up to me. Good girls. Turn around, look at the camera. Oh, they put wax on the dance floor. Come here, just give it to me. Okay, William. Don't look around, William. Oh, here you go. Good on you, mate. Okay. Run for your lives, everybody. You can put wax on this floor. Oh, okay. Get ready with the camera. This is going to be an action shot for you. Thank you. You don't work for the Herald? Good, you boy. Here we go. Oh, one more. Pick it up, sweetheart. Thank you. All right. Hi. Thank you very much, everybody. Happy birthday, Phil.
Chris Kelly. How about a big hand for all our performers this afternoon?
Thanks very much once again, ladies and gentlemen. We've put your heads together for a wonderful man and wonderful radio personality, Richard King. Thanks, Richard. Thanks everybody for coming along today. We'd lovely to see you all, and thanks for all the wonderful entertainment. We've got a couple of old songs. I'm sure you're going to know the words, so join in to finish up with a little sing-along. Oh, don't forget your flags too. Oh yeah, at the end of the song, there's, we've got a Peter Allen song for the flags. We're going to wave the flags, yes. My little granddaughters were given out some flags a bit earlier on. They give them a little job there, and they said, oh, when we do that Peter Allen song, give everyone a flag, they said, and they can wave it along when we get to that song. So let's all join in, everybody. Once again, thank you all for coming along today. Don't go home when the show's finished. We've got some cake there, beautiful cake there to have, and plates and everything there. So enjoy that. And thank you once again. Have a safe and pleasant journey home. And thanks once again for coming along. Come on, everybody, sing along. We ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny. We'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. God knows coming tomorrow, maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but travel along, singing a song, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all.
go. It's a long way from Tipperary to the sweetest gal I